How's it, folks? It's Marius Mostert here, and it's secret tackle box time. This is the Pro box for the June edition, and I don't have anyone joining me today, so there won't be a challenge, there won't be a punishment. So I'm going to be focusing a lot on technique, the baits that are in the box, how to use them, when to use them, etc. And I'm today at Dweba Lapa. The last time I was here, I lost the challenge against Ati, and I had to do an 11-kilometer bike ride. So welcome to go onto my YouTube channel and have a look at that video. Got a score to settle here today. It is winter, it is chilly in Pongola, believe it or not. So this dam can be tough. It has been tough in the past in the winter. So I've got my work cut out for me today. But some phenomenal baits in this box this month. I'm going to run through them with you. See you just now. The first one we've got here is the Zutu. This is the glimmer blue color. It's like a small little fluke. And what I'm going to do is I've got this Pesca jerkbait rod here paired up with the Lose Mach 2 reel, like you can see there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to rig this little Zutu on a small 1/0 Mostert bass hook. I've opted for the red color just to mix things up a little bit, because it's a white little fluke type bait like there, little baby Zutu. And when I rig it onto this red hook, it's a it's a Mostert 1/0 megabyte bass hook. Once again, these plastics are elastic, so these baits last a long time. You don't have to tag along 10 packets of a good color. You can literally take 1 or 2 packets. And what I did was I've got it on a Vike little Texas weight, small little weight. I think it's a 1/16 ounce. Like you can see in the background there, there's a lot of lily pads and weeds and stuff, so I don't want a very heavy weight at the end, otherwise I'm going to get snagged onto all the vegetation. So I've just got the small little weight on there just to let it sink a little bit, because these plastics do float, just to get the bait down to where the bass are. What's nice about that red Mostert hook, the water is pretty clean, so that red hook gives a bit of a shine from the sun, so I can actually see the shine on the shank of the hook, so that might attract the bass, looking like a scale or something on a little bait fish. Remember guys, it's a very small little fluke, like a 3-inch sized fluke. So once it's in that pocket, I give it small little jerks, not very big jerks, because it's a small bait fish. You've got to imitate the small bait fish. So once you give it a big jerk, it's not very natural. So small little jerks, it'll look like a small bait fish that's panicking or that needs to get out of the way of some danger. And with this Pesca jerkbait rod, it's a perfect fit for what I need to do here. It's a 6'9" rod, and absolutely perfect for soft and hard jerkbait. Guys, there's an absolute giant right on the edge of that bank there. I just saw it swirl now, and I had a look through the Polaroids, and I'll tell you, it's a giant of a bass. There we go, fish on. Cross it right under the dock there, and just saw the swirl as it landed. That's a decent fish, guys. It's a decent looking fish. And it is. There we go. How's that for a beautiful fish here at Dweba Lapa? Have a look at that little Zutu in its mouth right there. It's beautiful. This is probably a 2.5 kg bass right there, guys, on that little Zutu on the Mostert hook. Pesca jerkbait rod and a loose reel. Excellent combination. Look at that beautiful fish. Alright, the next item is the rage tail structure bug in the Junebug color, one of my favorite colors, and this is a bait that has become one of my favorites. And I've got it on a simple little Texas rig, just a little bit bigger, because I'm going to be punching these in between these lilies and the grass and stuff. So on a 3.0 Mustad white gap bass hook, I've got a little bead there, and then also a 1/4 ounce lead weight. And I've got that on my weightless Mojo pesca rod and the loose crush reel right there. So I'm going to continue fishing in this area. I caught that fish off this dock here, so I'm going to make another couple of pictures in there and see if there's not more fish holding right in there. I'm going to make sure my drag is nice and tight, because that fish was giving me some grief in all this vegetation. So let's give it a bash and see what happens. Go. Yes, today. Right at the end of under the dock in there, and just feel the tap. Couldn't manage it. Now I wonder, there's quite a lot of spiderwebs, the line was over. If that impaired the ability of that strike, I'm not sure. Never had it like that. Look at that. That's an actual spider web right there. Yeah, it's thick. It's like a fishing line. Yes. Swinging in a beast here. Yeah. How's that for a pesca? This is a weightless Mojo rod, swinging in a 1.5 kg strong fish, and that's on that little rage bug right there, the Junebug color. That's just another thing, guys. The books say I should probably use like a watermelon or a white or something like that, because it's midday, but just shows you the book's not always 100% correct. On the Junebug, rage bug, how's that? Decent fish there. Let's get it back in the water. What's nice about the secret tackle box is it forced me now to use a Junebug in broad daylight, and it just shows you can sometimes you have to think out of the box, because this color might actually just be exactly what they're looking for right now, instead of a natural color like a watermelon or a green pumpkin or whatever it is. So it's interesting how the Junebug can actually work with the sun being so high. And I mean, I lost a decent fish earlier on, close to 3 kilograms on that same Junebug color, and caught one now. It just shows you guys that you have to think out of the box and not always go exactly to what the book says, and follow your instinct. And if there's something that pops into your mind, try it. I mean, give it a bash, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, whatever it is, and it might surprise yourself, and you might pick up a pattern that nobody else might have picked up, because they just follow the book. Right guys, I've given the rage bug just a rest for a while. The sun is quite high, it's around 12 now, and I'm going to use 2 items in the secret tackle box. This one is the Z-Man Power Finesse Shroom. This is the 1/6 ounce. You can see right there, it's a little lead head there with a wheat guard, and I'm going to pair that up with the new missile net bomb. These little babies over there, which are new in the market now, and they are very, very popular. They are selling like sweetcakes, and an excellent bait. It's a nice finesse approach, especially now where the fishing is maybe a little bit tougher around noon. So I've got it rigged up like that. That's what it looks like. Phenomenal little bait there on the finesse shroom with a net bomb. This color is the Bomber Craw, so it's almost like a little carp imitation, and I've got that paired up on my Pesca Light and Jig Texas rod together with a loose custom pro reel. So let's see what happens. I've got 10-pound fluorocarbon on here. I'm fishing around the dam wall side, and it's a little bit less structury, so I can actually cast this right next to the bank there and see if I can't pick something up. So let's see what this little baby produces. So how I would fish this bait, once I've cast it next to the structure, I'll wait until it sits right to the bottom. What's nice about that little shroom head, it goes sit 90 degrees on the bottom, and that little net bomb, that little tail thingy will just flap left, right, and that's what actually attracts the fish. So I'll also just bounce it off the bottom, same like I would fish that rage bug, and twitch it. I'll fish this slightly slower. Once again, it's a small bait, it's a small imitation, so your movements should be a bit smaller than having these erratical jerks and shakes and bounces. So small little bounces off the bottom, and that will imitate something that's feeding off the bottom there, either a worm or small bait fish or anything that's obviously in the water that you are fishing. So that's how I would fish it, and like I said, slow down, especially now it is winter. The fish are finicky. On this edge here now, the reeds are quite high, so there's a bit of shade now, and I don't know if it's going to make a difference, but I'm trying to cast in that. It's about half a meter of shade. Try and cast it into that shade, let it drop there, and give it a couple of seconds. Don't know if the fish might be on that transition between the shade and the sun, and let's give it a try and see if the fish aren't hanging there and maybe hungry for a little net bomb. Guys, I'm on the net bomb on that little shroom, and it's a nice decent fish. Just picked me up and started going to the deep water. No, not too shabby. I'll take that any day. Beautiful healthy fish. Have a look at that in the bucket mouth there. That little Z-Man shroom with the missile baits net bomb. Beautiful little finesse bait. Let's get her out there. Once again, just shows you secret tackle box baits do catch fish even in winter. Okay guys, I'm going to the last two items in the secret tackle box for June, and nothing other than the Strike King 1.5 square ball, and this is the oyster color, which is quite a phenomenal color. It's got like a lavender back there, a little lavender spot on there, and then like a almost lavender sheen to the white pearl sheen. Actually a phenomenal color, I must say. Very nice. Also, what's in the secret tackle box for June is the Mostert Ultra triple grip hooks, and this is size number 4, and it pairs up well with this square ball here. I've already changed them at home, and I'll tell you, but I must be honest to you, it really sticks to anything. It actually got stuck in my rod, in the gel coat of the rod or whatever it is, and it's really sticky. So I was also thinking, you know what, the Strike King hooks they come out with are pretty decent, but to be very honest, I'm going to spend the extra couple of bucks and actually put these Mostert hooks on there. It's definitely going to make you catch that one fish that might have gotten away on an ordinary hook. So very excited to throw this little one. I'm still on this long bank here. I'm going to cast it vertically with the reed lines and just bring it in and just see what it does, and really excited about this bait. And then guys, yeah, remember the secret tackle box this month's worth 751 Rand plus the courier fee. You're looking at about 850 bucks worth of tackle. You only spend 499 Rand for that box, so it's really worth it. There's still a day or two left before Father's Day, so ladies out there, if you want to treat your husband or your boyfriend or whatever it is, buy him a secret tackle box subscription. There are different options. Go on to www.secrettacklebox.co.za and have a look there. There are 1 month, 3 month, 12-month subscription options, and there's not only a pro box, there's a standard box too. So yeah, please log on to that. You still have time until the end of June for the July box, but you can already get him a subscription and a voucher just to tell him on Father's Day, you know what, here's something nice for you. So guys, yeah, make sure to log on, get yourself the Secret Tackle Box. Also, guys that do tackle, that bring them in, contact the guys from Secret Tackle Box. Let's get other brands in there as well, and make it nice and versatile. Till I see you guys next time on the water. Cheers.